The NWSL draft going down tonight, Herc, and with the first overall pick, I've always wanted to do that. Angel City FC drafting Alyssa Thompson, going straight from high school to the pros. She, of course, debuted with the national team in October against England. She was just 17, 18 now. Vlatko Andonovski back then saying she, quote, handled it very well. What did it take for Angel City to get the #1 pick? A lot. They had to trade 2 picks plus $200,000 in allocation money to Portland for Yasmin Ryan. Then they traded Ryan to Gotham for $250,000 in allocation money. And the top pick finally ending up with Angel City. That's how bad Angel City FC wanted Alyssa Thompson, who in the power play of all power plays, Herculez Gomez, joins us from her own draft party. Where is the party at, Alyssa? Congratulations.
My party's at Nike LA headquarters.
Oh, just Nike LA. Look at that.
Wow. Big time, big time. All right, so congratulations on a great day. You're the #1 pick in the NWSL draft. How are you feeling? What are you feeling right now, Alyssa?
I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed with different emotions, but overall super happy and excited that I got to be here with my family and friends. It's super cool that I get to be mentioned with all the first draft picks. They're such amazing players now and really trailblazers for what's to come in the NWSL. So I'm super happy.
All right, so we were mentioning there kind of what it took for Angel City FC to get the #1 pick and go ahead and draft you first overall. It was a 4-team trade, so I'm sure today was crazy, but what about the last week? Because it wasn't really a well-kept secret, right? I think LA Times were the first to report it, but as you see all the news reports coming out and the teams kind of jockeying for position to draft you, what was that experience like?
It was really cool actually, but honestly, I was kind of focused on school. I had a lot of other distractions that were keeping me busy, but I think it was really cool, honestly, and that people think so highly of me is really just an amazing feeling, honestly.
Alyssa, I'm sure you must have had other options, Europe, other teams, maybe Champions League teams. Why did you choose NWSL Angel City?
Just what they're doing. NWSL is really stepping up and trying to get a better soccer league for the U.S. So I think they're doing really well, and just being able to play with the best players in the world, I think is something that will make me better as a player and continue to develop my skills.
Did you have offers from elsewhere, abroad, maybe other teams in Europe?
There were a lot of talks from different clubs and teams, and I was honestly considering college. So it was all one big decision that I ultimately came down to the NWSL.
Okay, and ultimately, I just want to know, you've been to an Angel City game. I'm sure you have. It's one of the hottest tickets here in LA. What's that like?
It was honestly amazing stepping into the stadium and just seeing all the fans. It's something that I've never experienced before at a women's soccer game. So I was honestly shocked and just like happy for how far the women's game has come and how I just was amazed, honestly.
Alyssa, you told us the draft party then is going down at the Nike headquarters in LA. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you made some history, one of the first high school athletes to sign an NIL deal with Nike. That was a pretty big deal. And it wasn't just you, it was your sister, right? And I think there's a younger sister, Zoe, as well. How many Thompson sisters are there, and how good are y'all?
I have 2 younger sisters, and both of them are really good. I hope they continue to develop and grow as players and people too. And I hope the best for them, and I want them to just be the best players they can be. And I hope one day maybe they'll be better than me, maybe not. I don't know.
This is crazy to me, Seb, but Alyssa's already played with the full national team, and not only has she debuted with the full national team, the U.S. Women's National Team, but she did it at Wembley versus England, one of the best teams in the world. I have to know, what do you remember about that game? What stood out to you?
Definitely walking, clapping my hands with Megan Rapinoe and then jogging onto the field. I kind of zoned out a little bit and blocked all the crowd out, and I couldn't really see them. And then I just tried to lock in and play my game. But yeah, it was a crazy experience it's something that I've never experienced before. So it was honestly really cool.
Alyssa, beyond that game, what about the camp as a whole? What was your biggest takeaway from that experience, being around the senior U.S. women's national team as a teenager?
Yeah, I think it really showed me what the pro environment was, and really just made me feel more comfortable in it. A lot of the players like Sofia Huerta, Ashley Sanchez, they made me feel so comfortable in this environment, so I would be able to flourish. Also, just being able to play with them in just a couple of weeks that I was with them, I feel like I've gotten better because they're the best in the world. So that also just helped a lot.
Okay, Alyssa, you've gotten a taste of the senior game. There is a pretty big tournament this summer. What do you think your chances are of making that World Cup team?
I mean, it's always been a goal for me to make the World Cup team, and I think that I will try my hardest. I will work the hardest that I can to get on that team, and if they give me a chance, I will not disappoint. But I'm just working really hard and continuing to grow as a player, and I think I'm ready.
All right, there she is, Alyssa Thompson, the #1 pick in the NWSL draft. Good luck this year with Angel City FC. Great to have you with us on Futbol Americas. Thanks for the time, Alyssa.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Alyssa.
Alyssa joining some pretty elite company. Sophia Smith up there on recent #1 picks. Crystal Dunn was a #1 pick. So was Rose Lavelle. Also, for those interested in the Mexican women's national team, Reina Reyes of Alabama, who's a Mexican international center back that can score some goals, was taken 5th overall by the Portland Thorns.